I'm Costa from Ms. Corcell's Multimedia Magic class, and today we have something really inspiring. Before we get started, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by 15 seconds of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This week, we're spotlighting one of Emerson's amazing teachers and professional artist, Mr. Pearl. He was recently featured in Chicago art exhibit called Hope and Design Museum of Chicago. We'll talk about his art and meaning behind the exhibit and what it's like to be balanced, teaching, and creating. Welcome, Mr. Pearl.
Woo! All right. Hey, Costa, how's it going, buddy?
I'm Mr. Pearl.
All right.
First off, congratulations being part of Hope exhibit. Can you tell us what the exhibit is all about and how you got involved?
The Hope exhibit was something I was invited to by After 5 Studio. They wanted to do kind of this community art project to recognize kind of this idea of hope centered around this Day of the Dead theme. So it was really cool. After 5 Studio, which is made up of 2 other artists that work their day jobs, and then it's called After 5 Studio because they do all of this kind of artwork after their 9-to-5 jobs. I'm very connected in that because I also, work all day as a teaching professional and then get to go home and become an artist at nighttime after 5 o'clock. So this is some of the cool stuff that they have put together for the Hope exhibit. But it was really cool because everybody that was a part of this exhibit got sent a different sugar skull, and they had to turn it into some sort of manifestation of hope in their own way through their own art background.
Yeah, the exhibit connects with Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. What inspired your piece and how does it represent hope?
It was driven by kind of every artist in the exhibit got given a skull to kind of decorate. That's kind of what tied us all together as the community of artists. And then we all kind of had to respond to that skull in our own artistic style or our own artistic idea. So what I did is I was able to borrow the laser cutter in Mr. Liddell and Mr. Parker's space in Industrial Tech downstairs. Thank you guys again for helping me put this together and let me borrow your space. So we were able to burn some of my original drawings into kind of the sides and top of the skull. And then what we did is we fabricated a piece on top of this spray paint can that would allow me to put a light inside the skull, and then I was able to carve it out and put a magnet so that the skull could stick on top. And then I decorated it kind of with this like brown kind of velvety to kind of make it look like a candle or an ofrenda, kind of towards that Day of the Dead theme. And then I put a little heart on there. And then the piece is called Bloom Root Flux because it's talking about the growth and change and rooting in society. That kind of connects and makes a community happen, kind of honoring the growth and change and like the love between people and communities. It was a really cool thing that we were able to do to kind of put this piece together, and then that's how it represents hope.
Thank you. You're a teacher at Emerson, but also an exhibiting artist in Chicago art scene. What's the balance like? Do your students ever inspire stuff?
It's hard to be both a teaching and professional artist. It demands a lot of time, right? So not only am I, here working with my students and helping you guys do your projects, but all the while I'm thinking about my art on a bigger scale outside of school and trying to participate and grow, because that's my dream. Is I still want to be an exhibiting and a professional artist making an impact with the things that I make on the world, whether that's kind of communicating a piece of my soul to somebody or something, or just kind of innately keeping me engaged in life, which is really awesome. My students do inspire my work all the time, whether it's just ideas or little conversations or color schemes or even just little drawings that students make me, sometimes responding to one of my characters or some of the different things that I do in my own artwork that the students can resonate with. It sometimes fuels like exploration outside of school. Like a former student once drew my character as a Game Boy. I ended up turning that into a sticker that I made and then gave out to people and students, etc. So it's really cool, this like give and take between teacher and student that helps kind of influence the work, which is nice.
If you want to see more of Mr. Pearl's work, check out bpearlart.com or visit the Design Museum of Chicago's website to explore more of the Hope exhibit. This has been Costa from Ms. Corcell's Multimedia Magic class. Thanks for tuning into this special segment of WMS.